Games Radar is reporting that after the Rise of the Beast post-credit scene that we saw at the end of the movie there with the lead actor who is basically having a conversation with someone, a recruiter from G.I. Joe. So now it is confirmed that the movie is officially happening. The article says Anthony Ramos's Noah might be officially joining the team. It's a big day for those of us who used to make our Transformers and G.I. Joe action figures fight. I know I did that growing up as well. After Transformers Rise of the Beast teased the potential G.I. Joe crossover in a quick post-credit scene. Actually, it wasn't a post-credit scene. It was the end of the movie. Paramount says the film is officially happening. The crossover pick was announced during Paramount's CinemaCon presentations, which also gave attendees a special preview of the upcoming animated flick Transformers 1. The Rise of the Beast post-credit scene, again, it's not a post-credit scene. Noah, Anthony Ramos, is given a business card that bears the G.I. Joe logo, meaning that he's been recruited for the special counter-terrorist team, Yo Joe. No other details have been released or whether the film will cross over with Dwayne Johnson's-led G.I. Joe franchise, but IGN posits that the film will likely be in the next Transformers franchise. The fans want a lot of things. If we do it and we don't figure it out well, they're going to be disappointed. Yeah, we're going to be disappointed if G.I. Joe continues to fail on the big screen. We've not gotten a good G.I. Joe live-action film ever, in my opinion. Now, Transformers works. The Bumblebee movie was terrific, and I think that Transformers Rise of the Beast was a really good movie as well. I like both of those movies more than anything Michael Bay did, even though the first one was, tolerable, I guess. But can they actually bring these two franchises together successfully? The Transformers brand and the G.I. Joe brand, iconic as they are, kids today don't really know anything about G.I. Joe. They do know a little bit about Transformers, even though it's nothing like it used to be back in the 80s and even the 90s. I hope that since we're taking everything off the shelf from the 1980s and dusting it off and trying to breathe life back into it because Hollywood needs saving, the entertainment industry has basically proven that they're incapable of coming up with anything new, any new story to tell. They can't create anything. So what do? They just bring back things from the past. Well, don't bring back G.I. Joe and Transformers again and put them together, especially if you can't pull it off. I remember the very first time I read the 4-part comic series Transformers versus G.I. Joe in the 1980s. Iconic series. If you're a comic book fan of any kind, you know that series. It could definitely be interesting. Characters, what characters you have, what actors portray them, how true do you stay to G.I. Joe? That must be done, and it must be done extremely well. And don't you dare even think about doing this movie if Peter Cullen is not going to be Optimus Prime. That's what I say. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Is this good news, bad news? Do you want to see it? Yes or no? Thanks for being here at Echo Base Network. We'll see you on the next one.